Welcome back, everybody. That's Sam, and I'm Phil.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
We got Micky Flanagan back on the channel today. We're coming on to this one after our last one was a funny topic to begin with, in addition to Micky being funny himself.
Yeah, that one was great. Love that one.
The demise of fingering. Sam didn't want to say it because she's too nice of an individual to go down that road. So this is why it's so fun when we do Micky, because it always makes Sam a little bit uncomfortable. No, I'm kidding.
He's jokes, though. I like him.
Yeah. And we're doing Back in the Game live here. I think we've done this before in terms of his routine, but today we're coming to a topic that Sam should be able to relate to, of course, when we're doing What Do Women Want?
This also makes me think of that Mel Gibson movie.
What Women Want.
Because we just watched that like pretty recently.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, we're having rom-com night because I'm an amazing boyfriend and I picked a rom-com because I watch way too much UFC. And so I figured I'd better balance it out a little bit. And that's why we checked out What Women Want, which was a good movie itself.
It was great. I loved it.
Yeah. Anyways, let's see if Micky feels the same way about What Women Want. And if you got any other recommendations, drop them down below. Oh, also, we're throwing the closed captions on this one. We put them on the last one, and you guys kept commenting about how horrid they were. So we're going to put them on again on this one, just for entertainment value. We did that on the last one because it's hard to understand Micky at times for us, given that we're not, really hearing this accent that's thick from him very often. So we threw on the closed captions last time to help. They were terrible. They didn't help at all. But for entertainment value, we're going to keep them there this time to see how bad they are. Okay.
There's a little extra comedy layer.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go.
Women love a new top. Ooh. You see a woman a bit chipper. You say, what you so cheerful for? I've got a new top. You see a woman skipping along the road. She bought a new top. She wore it to the party, and then she took it back. Got me money back, not even a credit note. No, there's only two things I know about women. They love a new top and they love talking. Ooh. To a point where men look and think, how do they do it? How do they keep talking when there's nothing to say? You never see two women just staring past each other. They just look at each other and they go for it, don't they? Something will come up. Ever seen a woman try to end a phone call? It takes my wife about an hour to end a phone call. She says bye about 50 times. Bye then, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. You're joking, really? And my wife really loves talking, and I cannot fulfill all her talking needs. That's the bottom line. Thank God she's got friends for that. And often she'll have what she calls a girly night in, so they can all get together and talk. This is inspired quite a lot by the fact that one of them is down. If a woman is down, her sisters gather round to build her up. And we know why she's down. Because of that bastard. They told her he was a bastard. But did she listen? No. She said she loves a bastard. She likes the thrill and the excitement of the bastard. The unpredictability of the bastard man. Who wants a kind, reliable man? And now he's fucked her mum. He's done the MILF-GILF combo. Legend or bastard, you decide. So my wife says to me, all the girls are coming round on Thursday night. What are you going to do? This is her way of saying, the girls are coming round on Thursday night. You must leave the building. I'm happy to go. I look in the fridge before I leave. There's 8 bottles of Carver there. Of course. There's 5 of them coming round. And when I leave, they're all in the front room. Chit, 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 chat, chat, chat. And I say, ciao, Bella, ciao, Bella. And I leave. And when I come back, I'd have thought things would have calmed down a bit. No. It's chaos in the front room. No one's listening to anyone. There's always one who's just drifted off to the stereo to have a little dance on her own. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Then thinking I could never leave her by my side. Bastard. Bastard.
Are these what girls' nights look like, Sam?
I'm literally dead. I haven't been to a girls' night in a really long time, so I could see that being pretty accurate, though.
Yeah, and are these the conversations, I should say, about the bastards that are out there? Is that the going theme?
Well, I don't know about anybody having their partner go and hook up with their mom, but it's a little bit far.
Yeah, I could say he's probably a bastard if he's doing that.
Yes.
But I would say from what I've heard, or witnessed myself from the male's perspective, is that man hating seems to be a common theme in girl groups. That would be something I would say would be common.
Yeah, I could see that. I feel like a lot of the time it's kind of like one person says something, and because it's all like a team effort, everybody jumps onto it. So it's kind of like, one person will say something bad, everybody's like, yeah. And then it's like, but what about this? Oh yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like, group influence.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have had, these occasions recently where you've met some friends and talked about the relationship dynamics, and you expressed that you weren't on the wagon, I guess, of the man-hating side.
I tried to provide some perspective.
Although I think here Mickey is saying that I don't know if because he made mention of a drink, and I don't know if that's an alcoholic beverage that he was referring to. So I think he's saying after a few drinks, things can get a little chaotic, which I could totally see that that would change maybe your perspective on things. If you had a few drinks, you might be a little more... The claws are out.
Yeah, like I said, I think it depends on the situation, because, hooking up with somebody's mom, I don't think I'd be providing any perspective there.
No, I think that's the perspective of what the hell is wrong with you if you're sticking around then.
Literally. But
I'd have thought things would have calmed down a bit. No. It's chaos in the front room. No one's listening to anyone. There's always one who's just drifted off to the stereo to have a little dance on her own. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Then thinking I could never leave her by my side. Bastard. Bastard. There's always one crying. There's always one crying. They're all round. Come on, come on, come on. They say, come on. And I see all this through the window. And as I come in, my wife comes to the door. She goes, don't come in here. Somebody's crying. And I say, funny enough, babe, I was going to give it a miss. And I go to bed. It's got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. And I say, no more of it. It's her night. Yet if I go out for the evening, my wife is deeply interested in every single detail. It starts in the afternoon. She starts following me about. So where are you going tonight? I say, I don't know, we've not decided yet. What if you can't get in? What, the pub? You'll be able to get in the pub to drink lager. Who's coming along? I don't know. No one's really confirmed yet. Oh, babe. This sounds like a disaster. I say, look, I'm not worried about it. Don't you worry about it, really, it's fine. And as I leave, she says, say hello to everybody for me. Can I tell you here and now, girls, we never say hello for you, all right? It goes in one ear and out the other. asking till the end of time. No man has ever walked into a boozer. My wife said to say hello. Because all the other men would say, shut up, you dickhead. No one passes on the say hello for me. That's from their world. You're in our world now. And when I get home, she's on me again. All right. Did you have a good night? So, yes, thanks. Any gossip? Any scandal? So, no, we just had a few drinks and a few laughs. She said, so how's Sue then? How's Sue at the moment? How is Sue?
Sue wasn't there.
I said, I don't know, do I? Sue weren't there. Did you not ask Tony how Sue was? I didn't even ask Tony how he was. Were you out or were you out?
Sounds about right for the differences between men and women there.
I feel like you and I have had a lot of conversations about gender differences in the past. So I'd say that aligns pretty
A
well
lot of
with
conversations about what, sorry?
like gender differences in the past, and just the differences in the way that they think and act, and stuff they prioritize. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty on point.
I would say going to a girls' night versus going to a guys' night is going to be a little bit different in terms of the conversational topics.
No one ends up crying or calling
No,
them
I
people
think that
bastards.
might be a little weird if you walked into a room and there was a bunch of men crying about their relationship issues. It does happen on occasion, but I think in my experience, if a friend or anybody I've known has gone through a breakup, it's been more of like, let's take your mind off of it. Life is good. Don't worry. You'll be okay. You just you need to have some fun.
Yeah.
And I know that women would do that for sure as well. But I feel like it would be more of I think in that instance, it would for men, it would be more about it's all about you and let's just have a good time for you. And then what we talked about earlier would be that for some of the women's side, it would be more of I hate that guy. He sucks. He's terrible. And focus
It's
on
his
him
loss.
a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than just let's have a good time for you, sweetie.
Yeah. I was also laughing because, right before we went back from the pause, I was going to say that it's always funny though, because it's always the women want the bad boy, or the whole I don't care that that's his reputation until it happens to you, and then all of a sudden you're womp, womp, womp.
I think it's that adage of you think you'll be the one to change somebody. It's it'll be different for me. It won't happen to me because I'm special. And, not realizing that everybody else who's non-biased outside point of view is telling you no, why do you think you're so special? It's probably going to happen to you too. And then you said, the rude awakening comes to be.
Yeah.
But anyways, Mickey was on point. He does seem to talk a lot about relationship dynamics. I think we've done a couple now, and he does a lot of relatable content in his stories, and applies
I love
it
him, and
to,
he's great.
like you said, men and women. So I've enjoyed Mickey and his content and his demeanor. He's obviously just a funny character, doing his dance moves and everything else in there.
Yeah, his delivery is good
Yeah.
too, right? He definitely knows how to work the crowd and get the crowd engaged.
Definitely getting much more familiar with his accent as well. I found there was no issue at all today, other than he made mention of, like you said, the drink that I didn't know. And I think in the last one that we did, there was a couple of references in particular to language that we didn't understand. But you guys were great. You came in the comments and you gave us all the insights. So do that on this one as well. Make sure you hit the comment section, hit the like button, subscribe. We'll see you on our next video.
Thanks for watching, guys.